Down in the description will be a link to the story that I'm talking about. This pretty is amazing to me because I think some people don't think, and especially when you get someone young and they're writing their memoirs, you're going to make a mistake. I mean, you're not thinking. You're wanting to share so much about your life, and a lot of people do, even in videos and stuff like that. Well, this girl went too far. She wrote a book. Now, her name is Lena Dunham. Dunham. It's funny. We have a cop with the last name. Is it Dunham? Dunham. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But anyway, this girl's 28 years old, and she wrote a book. And I was just on Google or Amazon because I was going to see how much it's going for. The book is called "Not That Kind of Girl." Not That Kind of Girl. Yes, and she's also one of the writers behind the TV show on HBO called Girls that started in 2012. Well, anyway, in her book that she wrote, she told a lot of things about her life, and that's okay. But she, for whatever reason, decided to talk about when she was 7 years old and her younger sister was 1, that she opened up her vagina. I mean, she's using words like that. Opened up her vagina. She found that her younger sister had put pebbles in her vagina. So she tells her mom. Her mom comes over and looks. And it's things like that, talking about masturbating next to her sister. Now, some of these places that write articles, about books and stuff like that, a few of them pointed this out, and she decided to threaten one of them. She actually said that she wanted with her lawyers, wanted the article to be removed, but also give this statement saying that they, mistakenly said that, these different things, and to apologize to them and all that. And they refuse. And I agree. I would refuse too if I was them. There's a thing called freedom of speech. If you're going to write something like that and somebody wants to quote exactly what you wrote, then they should be able to do that. You wouldn't win in court. There's a thing called freedom of speech. If you go around telling false information about people, then you can sue because, it could damage your reputation. Now, I'm worried about what might happen because this just happened. So, could they cancel that show? The reason why I say that is because Seventh Heaven, the dad who played on that show for a really long time, his name is Stephen Collins. He admitted in a therapy session with his ex-wife or whatever that he molested somebody like 20 years ago. And even though there's not going to be any charges brought up against him because too much time has passed by, he got dropped by everything. He was going to be in a show. He got dropped. His sponsors, people that help him get different shows or whatever, they all dropped him. He's like a hot potato. So I'm wondering, by her writing this book, if she didn't screw herself. Now I'm going to give you the article link, but also the her Twitter, so you can check it out. She got pissed off when she read the article, and she lashed out, and she's going like, if you haven't looked at let me see here. The right-wing news story that I molested my little sister isn't just LOL. It's really fucking upsetting and disgusting. That's what she wrote. And then she goes, and by the way, if you're a little kid and you never looked at another little kid's vagina, well, congrats to you. Now, I understand that little kids do look at each other and stuff like that, and I think most of us have stories and stuff like that. But you don't write that in a book. You see what I'm saying? It would even mention in there about her father putting a fork in her vagina. There's different quotes that these article places are putting in there, and that's weird. I mean, what? What? When she'd get in trouble, he would put a fork in her vagina? You don't put this stuff out for the world to see, because even though enough time has passed by, it's kind of showed that she was devious because she was doing this. She also would bribe her with candy so she could kiss her. I'm not kidding. This is too much information. And on Amazon, there was a lot of people saying that it's just really weird stuff in this book. I guess there's a lot more stuff. I guess she slept with a few people and stuff like that. But oh man, it's just weird, really. And she might have actually just screwed herself in her career. That's something that you got to remember. When you write stuff, it can go back on you, and you could lose things that would have happened. Opportunities snatched away like that. Now there is other writers on that show, so the show could keep going, but you never know. They like Honey Boo Boo. Maybe I should make a video about that too, because there's like 5 different stories of things that I'm watching right now to see what's going to happen. But Honey Boo Boo, same thing, hanging around that sex offender. Show's gone now. So anyway, thank you for listening. Check out those links. Let me know what you think. When you're young like this, I don't think you think. You just share, like we do in our YouTube videos. I'm sure there's probably things that I shared in my videos that I shouldn't have. When my wife cheated on me, I lashed out and told the world all the details, but it made me feel better. In this case, no. You know what I mean? No. All right, you guys have a good one. Take care, and God bless.